Alright y'all, welcome back to Broken Ladder Sports Gaming and our Backyard Baseball 2003 season playthrough with the Montreal Expos. Today we are wrapping up the regular season. Game number 14 on the schedule. We're at home, we've got the Bombers. We have gone every other game winning and losing the second half of the season. As you can see there, we wrapped up a playoff spot a long time ago. That really has more to do with the fact that our division has just not been playing well. We did well in the first half of the season against the division, so we got to give ourselves a little bit of credit there. But we have just been absolutely sliding and skidding in the second half of the season. It has not been pretty to watch, at least lately. And we're hoping we can get a good solid win here, put up a lot of runs, play some decent defense if possible, and just kind of gain a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs. Not sure who will play in the first round, but whoever it is, I hope they're ready, because we are definitely an angry team. We might not be an excellent team, and we're definitely not a good defensive team, but we're crazy good on offense, at least on paper, and we're very, very angry. Alright, we got Kimmy on a big boost. Carlos is normal, his fielding's better, but didn't matter that much. Jane is on a crazy heater. Pete with a running increase. Pete with a running increase is ballistic. They're playing him at first, which is very interesting. Dang, this is going to be tough. Pretty much everybody has even if it's just batting and running, everybody has a batting and running increase, except for Courtney, who's a very good player. One of the best girls in the game. Red Bombers, Ekman Acres. This one might be tough. Whatever happens, happens, but it would be nice to get a good start here and get Pete out. I'm hoping we can strike him out, but any out will do. Just as soon as he puts the ball in play, he is a threat to score. The soft line drive should be catchable. Nice. Lindsay gets him out. That's exactly what we want there. One pitch, one out. A soft line drive right up the middle, easily playable.
Oh boy.
That is the opposite of that. Well, two pitches, one soft liner, and one bomb. Hold to left field, almost a full shot. All right. Well, that stunk. We got Jane up. We know how good she is. Got to be careful. Another line drive. That one right to Mr. Clanky. A little bit harder than Pete's, but obviously catchable. And three pitches, three batters, two outs. Kimmy coming up. Usually terrible, but boosted. And that is a soft ground ball. Julie's going to scoop it up, throw it to first, and get Kimmy out. Nice little inning there. I think 4 pitches, 1 run. Good job. Obviously, Clanky doesn't get tired, but throwing 4 pitches and getting out of an inning is always a good sign, no matter what. Definitely saw that one better, but a pop out to the pitcher nonetheless for the first out. I don't know how she pulled that one. It was an outside pitch that she closed on. They're going to bounce into each other. This could be trouble for them, especially if they do the square dance there. Really should get to third easily, even with the big throw, and we'll stay there. All right. That's great contact. It had the sound. It's got the height. It's got the distance. Will it be a pull shot? Just off the top of the fence. It barely gets out. Kimmy, all she can do is watch. Doesn't matter how close it is. It counts. Just like that, we put 2 runs on the board. All it takes is 1 pitch and 1 good swing. That one hung around the zone a little bit more, but a soft line drive. A soft ground ball. Throw it to first and get her out. Chico coming up. A little bit late to that one, but we do put decent bat on it. Chico's fast, but not that fast. And I guess we didn't sprint by accident, but whatever. We double him in runs and hits. Got a mini lead going in the second. High bouncer. Out to Lindsay. She goes back to play it and plays it pretty well. Marcellus runs off the bag. More nonsense from him, although we do have a chance to get him at third. And we do. She rounds the bag and runs back to the dugout. Okay. The computer is greedy on this difficulty. They always try to run.
Oh boy.
That's crushed. Jesus. That really clears the screen. Really, really clears the screen. That was an absolute bomb. Read it perfectly. Did not get it far enough outside the zone. I am interested to see how far this one went. Woo! Over 650 feet. You don't see that every day, folks. Sometimes you just gotta admire it. Tied the ball game up 2-2. That's a soft ground ball. Henry's gonna come over and should be able to make that play easily. Marcellus does catch that one. And there's 2 now. Soft little bouncer, gonna go right back to Clanky. He has a good arm, but not good enough. Although, of course, they round the bag and try to stretch it to a single. Excuse me, a single to a double. Didn't work. 2's wild. Lindsay coming up. All right, Lindsay, let's continue this recent surge. She's been such a beast lately. Been loving what I'm seeing. Cracked off the bat. Will it stay fair? It is a foul ball, and that stinks. And how unfortunate can you get? Absolutely laid the boomstick on the second pitch, pulled it foul, and on the next pitch, a perfect strike on the outside corner. Too fast to reach. Lindsay strikes out. Wow, great. Marcellus continues his great season at the plate. Absolutely just lays wood on that one. Over the fence, in left field. Nice home run, 311. Soft contact, didn't have the sound, doesn't have the distance, but they're fighting over it. Somebody gets to it. Not sure if it was the pitcher or the third baseman, but that's the second out. And pretty much what we've come to expect when Ezra comes to the plate. Mikey's doing a little bit better. Let's see if he can get a hit. That's fouled off. They might get to that, actually. Wow. Been saying that a lot lately, but what an excellent catch. Foul territory. We get a run. We're up 1. Okay, so Carlos is boosted, but if I remember correctly, it's just his fielding that's increased. So the rest of his stats are just base, and he's not a great pro. He might be one of the worst pros in the game. Strike 3. Yeah, as soon as that first pitch came in, looking at his swing, I think we smelled the strikeout there. First of the day for Clanky. But look, we are 2 1/3 innings into the game, and Clanky has only thrown 15 pitches. That is spectacular. Got to keep up this energy. Another soft liner. Lindsay should be able to play this one. And throws it to first. And despite Pete's just insane speed, that 100 speed plus the increase, can't get to first in time. Pretty much hit it in the only spot where he could ground out. 2 down. That's a line drive, but it's right to Julie, who comes in and makes the play. We throw up a 0, and our defense looks pretty solid so far. So we got the top of the order coming back up, and like I said, defense looks pretty solid. They're running dumb on the bases, but we're also just playing solidly. Went down and got it. Good angle to that one. Doesn't have the distance. But we'll get over the hedges and right. Henry gets a round tripper. Really nice job. He has been so good for us in that leadoff spot. And just providing more and more. We love to see that from Henry. And Julie, who has the exact same stats, but is a little bit taller, has a triple on the day. And won't get another one, because that is a pop-up, and even if the catcher misses it, the pitcher should catch it. But that was weird. The pitcher pulled off, covering home base on that one. So, ball falls in. Okay, never seen that before. Jay puts it right into the ground. Doesn't have the speed. Julie should get to second. Jay's going to be out at first. All right, well, we move the runner along. We'll call it a sacrifice bunt. Can't really call it anything other than that. Leah hasn't gotten on base in years. She was at a comfortably above 700. Now she's batting 632. And that's not going to help her cause at all. We will bluff to third. And it'll get Leah a hit. It'll get Julie to third. We love that. Just more into the ground. We're going to bluff home. That's not going to work. We'll bring Julie back to third. Actually, it works perfectly. Catcher didn't catch it. Bases are loaded. Lindsay's coming up. She does have a strikeout on the day. But if you remember during that at bat, crushed one, just pulled it foul. That was really in the hot zone. That's trouble, though. It's going to be a double play for sure, and we're just going to get out of the inning. Absolute rally killer. That stinks. That situation was everything we wanted it to be. Bases loaded, a pitch down and in, which we usually crush. Find out for a double play.
Oh boy.
That's got some distance. Man, I hate that about this difficulty. That he might catch it. We'll see. Might not leave the yard, but it does off the top of the fence. I mean, she was almost to third base by the time that got out, but it just doesn't have the sound. But the ball somehow gets out. These just crazy rocket bats. So frustrating. We're only up by 1. Crushed out to Chico. He has good speed, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there for that one. Just perfectly placed in the middle of the outfield there, and it bounces over for a double. Good thing, too. We would not have done anything with that. It would have been an easy inside the Parker, but it just turns out to be a double. Lucky break. What an absolute dot from Clanky there. Strikeout number 2 comes after a great pitch sequence on a heater up and in, and Mamie was absolutely frozen on that one, so good job, Clanky. We'll take it. Puts it into the ground. We might be able to get her at first, or not. Okay, that was kind of a bluff throw right there. Clanky's going to come over and make the out. Good coverage, good defense. All right, what's going on here, guys? Can we do something? And we get the ball to Clanky. What's happening here? We throw it to Henry. Clanky is stuck. He just doesn't want to cover home. So what can we do? Alright, well, they're running to third. Probably going to get out here. Nope. Alright, well, that was just about as much bullshit as I've ever seen in this game. Clanky just forgot. His battery must have died. He just completely forgot how to play baseball there. How to move. That's a cheesy run. It's incredibly frustrating. Swing and a miss. We get Courtney to whiff, and we get out of the inning, saving our big freeze for a better hitter who's not boosted. Grind him out inning there from Clanky. Way to get the job done. Tie game, though. That is a great pitch to swing at, and he got some great contact. The right fielder's going back. Can't make the play, though. We'll stay at first with a single. Arms too strong. Good contact. Definitely could have been a fly out there, but the baseball gods are smiling upon us today. Just a little bit. That's exciting. That's a ripper out to left field. But of course, Kimmy can get there in plenty of time and make the catch. Nice contact. Good swing from Ezra. Three pretty iffy strikes there. Swings that were not great. No contact. Strikeout. Wow, what a late adjustment. Henry, absolute bomb right there. Definitely not coming back. Some more Avo Taco for you. Henry is just slugging right now. Crazy late adjustment on that one, but gets it out easily. That was wild. We were not ready for that pitch at all. We late switched from line drive to power. Late squared the stance, but on time for the homer. Billy continues to miss the ball. He missed it there, flies out, but we get 2 back and we're up 2. All right, we're starting with the 8 and 9 hitters. Be nice to get them out before Pete comes up. Right hook down and away. Billy comes in. Marcellus loses his mind once again. And Who's that running around in circles there? Is that Jay? What are you doing in from left field, Jay? What is going on? Okay. That could have gone a lot more haywire than it did. But we do have a double play in effect here. Carlos is not that fast. If we put it on the ground, we should be looking at turn 2. Break 2, they're going for second, and we missed the throw. Click just above second base, so nothing happened, and no more double play. But another strikeout from Carlos Beltran. Kind of what we expected from him with his batting so low. It's great. Mikey's 4th K of the day. Still only thrown 37 pitches in 4 1/3 innings. Really good. Very efficient day today, but we got Pete up. Got to be careful here. Yeah, that's what Pete should be doing, honestly. He shouldn't really be doing anything else. Can we get the out at home? Wow. That is what I'm talking about right there. That is fantastic. I guess Clanky was lined up on the left side of the bag because he just caught it and there was an out. That was as close a play at the plate as I've ever seen. 2 down. And a soft ground ball, or rather a hard ground ball, giving Clanky plenty of time to get it to first and get out of the inning. We throw up another 0. We're up 2. Dalia and Chico coming up. That inning could have gone so much worse. Can't even believe we got out of it the way we did, but Pete bunting was something I thought I'd see earlier. It's a pretty good liner. Is it going to get over the shortstop's head? Will she get it to first in time? Yes. Jay looks tired. He just looks tired. Maybe all that running in from left to second base. Can't explain what he was doing last inning. Pops it up. Right to the pitcher. Kind of par usual. For Leah, lately, she's just been doing that a ton. Don't really know what's going on. She's just been slumping for like 4 games in a row now. But she gets out again. That's not an out. That's an absolute blast. My goodness. Chica sending it on its way right up the left field line and over the fence for a solid, no doubt home run. We're happy about that. 331. Good distance. If it doesn't hit the house, it probably goes further. But now we're up 3, getting a little bit of insurance. 2-out dinger for Chica. Sees the slow ball pretty well, but a soft little fly ball out to right field that doesn't get caught. We bluff to second, return to first with a single on an error by the right fielder. And Marcellus, who might be our hottest hitter right now, is coming up to bat. If we can get another 2 runs off a homer, that'd be great. And that's exactly what's going to happen. A towering moonshot to left field, way over the fence, way gone. Marcellus just absolutely on fire right now. His hot streak continues. 3 for 3 with 2 home runs today, and just single-handedly keeping us afloat. Marcellus is... I'm starting to forgive everything he's doing at first base, because it doesn't really matter as long as he's slugging. That's probably going to be an out too, which will be the 3rd out of the inning. And Ezra will probably dip below 300 this season for her average. We will see. Anyway, we're up 5 going into the last inning. Alrighty then. Jane Davis. Definitely a beast at the plate. Gotta be careful. Alright, well after 2 perfectly placed pitches and a big freeze that somehow just ended up right above the zone for a ball, we get the fireball strikeout. Frankie's 5th of the day. We're feeling pretty good about it. We got juice. We'll give it to probably Jay. Nope, it looks like Marcellus. Why is Jay slow today? So weird. Anyway, Marcellus gets the juice. Frankie has the juice. He's got the sauce right now. Just absolutely dealing. 1 down. Weak little fly ball at Talia. She comes in to make the catch and easily does so. They are down to their last out, and what should have been a fireball strikeout ends up as a putout by the right fielder. Same kind of hit out to Leah. Does she even have to move? Well, she could have, and she could have made the cat. Wow, that bounced really far off of her. We're gonna have to throw it home. Come on, guys, throw it home. Get the out. Close the season off. And there it is, folks. The final out on some cheese, more greedy base running from the AI, and we get the 5-run win. Clanky absolutely dialed in there at the end, throwing nothing but dots, and we shut him down. All right, you broke the following records, blah, blah, blah. I still don't really know what this means. I guess we broke every record because this is our first season. The records don't exist yet, but yeah, 10-4, nice finish. 5 more runs, 5 more hits. They did count us for 2 errors, though. We might have had more, but that was actually a pretty clean defensive game. All eyes on prize, players focusing on his playoff start. You've seen it before, you'll see it again. Yeah, good stuff. Who do we got? We have the Diamondbacks. Oh, good lord, stop it. Come on, man. That I am so disappointed about. Because that means not only Randy Johnson, but if I do remember correctly, it also means Tin Can Alley, which we hate. Both Marcellus and Henry had 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. That's just fantastic. Clanky had a really solid game. As good as he's had. He didn't get his ERA under 10 for the season, but he had exactly as many innings pitched as strikeouts. Pretty much the measure of ability there and performance. We hit 524 on the season. We end with 71 home runs, same number of strikeouts as Clanky has. Kind of poetic there. Julie had 3 triples. She led the team in triples despite, probably underperforming more than anybody else. Leah ends with 13 homers. Thought it could have been more, but that's about a homer a game. That's pretty darn good. 27 RBIs and 23 runs is nothing to sneeze at. Plus, she slugged 150. We slugged 115 as a team. Leah definitely the MVP there of our squad offensively. She could have had even crazier numbers if she hadn't kind of slid for those last, I don't know how many games, 4 or 5. We're probably going to clean up on all these stats. Leah leading in home runs, leading in hits. Not doubles or triples, but RBIs. She's back there on top again. Runs scored. Batting average, she's second. Okay, Marcellus in first. Yeah, what a great late push for Marcellus. Slugging, she's there too. We didn't steal a whole lot of bases. Crushed in strikeouts, got crushed for a high ERA, errors or whatever. But yeah, we got the Diamondbacks. That stinks to high heaven, but we didn't get the top seed either. I went to the Astros, and the Twins have the top seed in the other league. That makes sense, because they were like 12-1 or something. Anyway, this series is going to be tough. We got just blanked in our first game against Randy Johnson and the Diamondbacks. But anyway, that'll be the episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.